Hey everybody, welcome back to KTSC Sports Talk with your host Justin P. You already know this is a channel where we talk about all sports, no matter what it is. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button, scroll up and hit all. I'm gonna have some links in the description for my other platforms, so I can check that out as well, my email address and all that stuff like that, and my other podcasts on Spotify and Anchor. Same thing, KTSC Sports Talk with Justin P. Make sure y'all check that out. Me and my guy, my co-host, Maury Savage Jr. We be dropping some jewels on that. Had a good episode last night. A special guest, Jermaine Lockett, one of my guys from the Ravens Nation group. He has his own podcast and channel as well called the Couch Rider Report right here on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and subscribe to that too as well. It's good stuff. I know I'm a little late with this video. I was supposed to have been made it, but look at the flat clock now. I'm talking about the Browns signing Jadeveon Clowney and the impact it could have on the whole entire AFC North, good and bad. The Ravens were actually pursuing him as they were pursuing Justin Houston as well. But I guess he wanted to take a 1-year prove-it deal, so he could try to up his worth for next year in free agency and get a big payday. Which I don't think he's never gonna get that big payday because, like I said, and I'm a big Clowney apologist, but he's only had 2 seasons where he's had more than 8 sacks, and no double-digit sack seasons yet. For a former first overall pick, injuries played a lot in his, a lot of his detriment, but I don't think nobody's really going to break the bank for him. Even a team that has the draft capital, they're not going to break the bank. They'd rather draft a guy or pick up 2 guys for that price and get the same production for they throw all that money at Clowney. You don't know if he's going to play a whole 16 games. Then if he do play the whole 16 games, is he going to be productive? I mean, as far as rushing the passer, because you can stop the run and all. They're gonna add great edge defender, but you want 20-something million a year, you gotta be at least get 10. At least get 10 to 15 sacks. Hell, maybe even 20 sometimes. Look, Khalil Mack and them guys are down. Them guys register 15 to 20 sacks easy. Chris Jones, Chandler Jones, those guys are getting 15, 20 sacks. T.J. Watt, Daniel Hunter, all the guys like them high-paid pass rushers. Double-digit sacks or more. Even DeMarcus Lawrence had double-digit sacks twice. He fell off a little bit because they started doubling him and all that, and then the scheme fit. But with Dan Quinn now, they going back to their regular 4-3. I think he'll be back in the double-digit sack club. But back to Clowney. I will say this: it will help now. Like I said, he's playing alongside. He had his best years. When he had the 9 sacks and 9.5 sacks, he's alongside J.J. Watt. So he's alongside Myles Garrett, one of the best edge rushers period in the league. He's top 5 on anybody list. If he's not, you're fucking crazy. I care if he played for the Browns or not. Myles Garrett. He's been dominant since day one. Since day one, he's been dominant, man. He had double-digit sacks in 2019. Remember, he missed the last 6 games when he hit Mason Rudolph in the head with the helmet, which was a foolish decision. But our emotions get the best of us when you're in the heat of battle. And I don't know what was said, what provoked him, but he definitely should have. I'm pretty sure he worked on that. He talked to his, talked to some people. He probably has an advisor, or somebody help with anger management, all that stuff like that. But enough with the psychiatry bullshit. Let's talk football. Yeah, Clowney, man, he's been all pro numerous times. Been voted on the players' top 100 list a lot of times. Been a multiple Pro Bowler, so he's worth his salt. But it's just what Clowney you gonna get, that 2018 Clowney or that Clowney that's just always hurt. So it's like but it was a good sign for the Browns. It's definitely probably a little bit of an upgrade from Olivier Vernon, but Olivier Vernon had double-digit sacks last year. But he don't have the same impact that Jadeveon Clowney has. Like, he scares tackles because he's so explosive and strong and 6'5", 275 pounds, and it can run like the wind. Like, he's a freak of nature. So tackles are scared of stuff like that. So definitely. I think they just released Sheldon Richardson. I think they got picked up Malik Jackson. I'm not sure if they still have Larry Ogunjobi, but the Browns still gonna have a pretty hell of a defense. They got Siani Takitaki, Mack Wilson, B.J. Goodson. They just probably need another linebacker to help complement the defense. Other than that, they're going to be a pretty good team this year. They went 11-5 last year, and they blew some games. So this year I got them more like 10-6. 10-6, 11-5, something like that. Maybe 12-4, depending on how that schedule shakes out. So you never know. But they're definitely headed in the right direction. Kevin Stefanski, they have have a competent head coach. Like I said, Freddie Kitchens. I know, I'm pretty sure he's a good man, a good guy, and all that. But he just wasn't the guy. Hugh, he wasn't dealt the fair hand. He had to take over a team that just was not good at all. And the quarterback carousel. He should have started Baker right off the break. Love Tyrod. That probably would have kept his job. That probably could have been 2 more wins. But now they have their guy, Kevin Stefanski. The last time they had their guy was like Butch Davis. Romeo Crennel did good the first year, and after that they floundered. So this is the first time in almost 20 years that the Browns have really been a consistent playoff team. So like I said, that only makes the AFC North better. Cincinnati's going to be a little bit better because they got the new jerseys and they got a lot of picks. They made some moves this offseason, so they're going to be much better this season. Pittsburgh, we'll see. They still dealing with some cap issues. Big Ben's getting older. James Conner's not there. I don't know who's going to be their running back. Marlon mock drafts had them linked to Najee Harris or Travis Etienne or whatever. You know what I mean? So we shall see, because they definitely need a running game. And, they still have us, who won the division the last 2 out of 3 years. Should have won this year, dropped some games. But, Pittsburgh won the division, got sent home first round. I'd rather get out of the first round, rather than have the division title. Because, Super Bowl championships are more important than division titles. That's our goal. This is our goal. This is anybody else's goal. But, like I said, this definitely helps Cleveland out a lot. Their defense has been up and down. Like I said, outside of Myles Garrett, Ronnie Harrison, and my guy Denzel Ward from Ohio State, they have, the defense had a lot of holes. So they're bringing Sheldon Richardson, Troy Hill, John Johnson from the Rams. Gave him a nice little contract. They needed some safety help. Andrew Sendejo's gone. Carl Joseph is back and with the Raiders. The team that drafted him. And Grant Delpit is coming off a torn ACL, so they got to let slowly but surely work him back into the fold. So Clowney definitely will help out that pass rush to give Myles Garrett some help on the other side. Like I said, Jadeveon Clowney was pretty solid. And that's my guy. He's a former Hurricane, so I'm always show my former Hurricane guys some love. Just like David and Joker over there too. Hopefully he get more receptions this year. They got Harrison Bryant and they got Austin Hooper, so yeah, they're my guys. Well, so Clowney is a Cleveland Brown. Like I said, I know I'm a couple of days late. I was tied up coaching football, working, all that other stuff, so I couldn't make the video right away. But yeah, so y'all let me know what y'all think. Put y'all comments in the comment section and all that good stuff. And I'll reply back to me as possible. Like I said, make sure y'all like and subscribe. I'm gonna start trying to bring y'all at least 2-3 episodes a week. Remember, at first I was doing them every day, but now, like I said, I'm back coaching football and all that. So my time is like spread out now. I ain't doing my podcast now. I should do like every single day have a guest. Now I do 2-3 a week at the most. To try to keep it level like that. Well, everyone, that's it for this episode of KTSC Sports Talk with your host Justin P. You all have a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening/night, and be great on your way to that figure 8. And always, KTSC, keep that same energy. God bless.